Mask. All right. We are going to have an impromptu speech. So you have to select a number, and then once I click the number, it will give you the title. Okay, and then you are going to prepare for the impromptu speech for 3 minutes, and then you are going to present your speech from 5 to 7 minutes. Okay, is that clear? All right. And now, when you turn on your microphone, okay, you need to make sure that you off the volume of the YouTube. All right. Um, so we will start now. Now, Ashraf, you need to pick a number.
I would choose number 7, madam.
Number 7. Okay, lead a healthy lifestyle. So you need to give 3 to 5 tips how to lead a healthy lifestyle. You have 3 minutes from now. Okay. All right, good. The time is up. Now you have 7 minutes from now to deliver your impromptu speech. Go ahead.
Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah, I've got a quote about healthy lifestyle. As for me, I am a physical education student, so I have a few tips to keep a healthy lifestyle that I have. That's how I live my life. Okay, first of all, please keep a healthy diet, which was calculated and rated based on the reported intake. Quality food like vegetable, fruit, nut, whole grains, healthy fats, and omega-3. It is important to keep your healthy diet because we are what we eat, right? So to keep our body healthy, please keep eat a healthy diet. Secondly, um, please keep your body move. So it is important to keep your body move because in exercise we can gain our muscle to improve, keep our body works, and so on.
Okay.
Uh, as we know, in our teenagers, we keep to use or influenced by the bad habits such like smoking. So in this level of life, we should keep out of smoke and other dangerous substances like drugs and so on. Um, other than that, other than that, it is important to other than that, it is important to make a regular exercise in the morning because in the morning we should stretch our muscles, our veins to it um, okay. Next, please keep your sleep cycles properly because the sleep cycle should be to should um, should be to 8 hours to get enough sleep. Secondly, about sleep, we should sleep early in the morning and get up early in the morning. I have one this lecturer that always keep in mind to uh, practice a healthy diet. He always told us to take um a diet that was shown in the pyramid of food. Take a little bit of carbohydrate, more to proteins. Take a good um, take a good vitamin from fruits and vegetables, and use a minimum of sweet or fat food. And I can prove it by I can um, um,
Probably you want to wrap it up.
yes, in conclusion, it is important to keep our healthy diet so we can get a high quality lifestyle uh, in our elderly age. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. Okay. Thank you so much, Ashraf. You may leave the studio. We will go on to Izaki with the list. All right.
First of all, I'm sorry for using handphone because
It's
I I cannot turn on my camera on my laptop, so I'm just using handphone.
okay. It's okay.
Okay, it's okay. No.
Okay. Pick a number.
Pick a number,
Izati.
Izati. Okay, I'll choose 24.
24.
24. Okay.
Buy a laptop.
Buy a laptop.
Minutes from now.
Next from now.
All right. The time is up. Izati.
Okay. You can hear me well?
Okay. You have 7
Okay, you have
minutes.
7 minutes from now. Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good morning to my beloved lecturer, Madam Nuruhana, respected timekeeper and my fellow friends here. Okay, so I will share with you guys a few tips to buy a laptop. Okay, before that, I'm very sure and believe that everyone of us here is have a laptop, is using a laptop, okay, except for me now. Okay, as a students, from we start entering the university, of course, we need a laptop. And for nowadays, for young people nowadays, for students that in a secondary school or a primary school also have a laptop because we follow the technology right now. So I will share 4 tips how to buy a laptop. Okay, first, you must identify what type of laptop user you are, whether you are a gamer and hardware user that will need a high level laptop that has a high specs, or those who are use a laptop for a design creative for a design and creative work, like you doing a video editing, Photoshop, music composition, that you will need to download a bigger what you have to download a bigger apps or website like that. So you must determine that first, or you just a regular user like a student that or a worker that just use laptop to surf the internet, to work on documents, to watch movies or music and so on. So if you have identify what type of laptop user you are, so and if you just a regular user like a student, you don't need a really high end laptop. You just find a laptop that worth your money and can functioning really well with your works, your assignment, and so on. So I advise you to make a survey first. Find a few laptop, a few brands of laptop within your budget. It's because right now I'm also searching for a new laptop, because my old laptop that I've using for like 6 years is already have a lot of problem there. It's broke down. So I'm also using these tips. Okay, the second tips that I will give is look for the specs, the specification, I guess. Go for at least, if you read more about this laptop specification, you can see the processor. There is Intel Celeron, Intel, and so on. A MacBook is really expensive. You can choose an i5 or i3, i7. That is the processor, and you can also see the RAM. 4 gig RAM or 8 gig RAM is okay, it's good. And also the what we call it, SSD, the thing that we save our document, our everything there. You can go for 256 gig SSD. Okay, before this laptop used HDD. I also upgrade my old laptop to SSD or SSD. And then it's also broke down, but nowadays people use SSD. You must look for these combos because it can make your work faster. Don't searching for a beautiful laptop that have a good design, good color, but you must think further and choose for a good specification. And the third tips from me is get a resolution for at least 1080 pixels. It's good for the camera, and because if you can afford one, just find a laptop with 1080 pp or higher than that. Because when the higher the number of pixels makes it easier to read web pages without scrolling, and to stack to windows. When you want a multitasking, want to do a lot of work in one time, okay, it's based what I read. I don't really understand this. If you're going for a higher pixel, then it's will make good for you. And the last tips from me is choose a laptop with at least 8 hours of battery life. When you go for a long battery life, you can use a laptop. You can use a laptop long long when you do a lot of work. The battery can stay a lot more. You don't have to use it for 3 hours or 4 hours. Then you have to plug in the charger. You have to plug in the charger again. And please go for a laptop with at least 8 hours of battery life. And I think I have shared all the 4 tips that I also use. How to buy a laptop, whether you're a student, you're a worker, or you really need a laptop. Also watch the brand name. Okay, I think that's all from me. I hope all of you can use these tips really well to choose a good laptop. Thank you.
Welcome. All right. Thank you, Izati. Okay, we have Zulhafiz, and then after Zulhafiz is Nazla.
African Nazla. Yes.
Okay. Hafiz, pick a number.
Okay, I will choose number 12.
Number 12.
Okay.
Enhance memory.
Okay.
All right, the time is up.
Okay.
Okay, 7 minutes from now, Hafiz.
Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hi everyone. I wish a very good morning to Madam Hana and also my fellow friends, my respected timekeeper. So today I'm going to share a few tips how to enhance memory. Okay. We as human beings cannot run from uh, forgetting something. So how we want to make sure that we have a good memory is the first you need to stay mentally active. Okay, when you stay mentally active, you will make sure your mental in active condition. So um how you want to make sure that your mental is in active situation, you always do a reading, you always do a research, you exploring something good, and you by trying these things like reading books, do research, um exploring something new, you will help your mental to stay active. That is the first tip. The second tip is to get things organized. Okay. uh when you get things organized, you can remember where you put the thing that is important, not important, and um by getting organized also, it will help you to find that thing easy. If you really need it uh, in if you really need that thing on that time. So if you put that thing without organizing that thing, it will make you take a lot of times to find it. So that is a not so that is the that is a not good behavior you should have. So it will lead to stress if you cannot organize the things you want, because you will stress, where do I put it? I think I put it at here, but I cannot find it when I put it here. So it will make your life stress if you cannot get the thing organized. The third is eat a healthy diet. Okay, eat a healthy diet, which is we follow the pyramid of food so that our memory will be good, and will always help us to do research and reading and doing something that we love. Okay, that is the tips number 3. And tips number 4 is, I think this tips is very important for students, is seek for help when you need it. Okay, when you cannot remember what the thing you want to remember, such as you want to do assignment but you cannot remember what the explanation that lecturer give, you need to seek for help. Because by seeking help, you can help your mental to remember what is uh, the information that this lecturer has give to you. So that's why you need to seek for help. Do not shy, do not feel any shy, do not shy to feel, to asking people for help, because it will help you to enhance your memory, and it will help the helper to improve their knowledge. Okay, that is the tips number 4. Tips number 3 is, do not stress, because it might getting worse. Why I'm saying like this? Because when you stress, you will blame all the things that in front of you. That's why if you want to have a good memory, do not feel stressed. Because when you feel stressed, your memory will think something that negative. When you thinking something, it will, when you thinking something that is negative, uh, your memory will always think negative, and after you thinking more negative, lead to depression, anxiety, and when you are in depression or too much anxiety, it will affect your memory, like you cannot remember where you put that things, you cannot remember where you put the important things, and you always blaming other people because you cannot find that thing. So that is a not good behavior for you to have. Okay, so and for the last tip, which is this is for Muslim students. I because I do research on internet, which is reading Al Quran also can help you to enhance memory, because you need to know the alphabet, and after you always read Al Quran, and you make sure you have a time to read Al Quran, it will help you to enhance memory. I know this tip is I know maybe one of you already practice this tip, but if you find the tips that I share today is something quite useful, you can use it, and you can improve yourself to have a good memory. It is very important for us to have a good memory, because we are students and we are learning a lot of things. So if you have a bad memory, so it will affect your career in future. So that's why you need to have a good memory and practice the tips that will enhance your memory. Okay. um I also want to ask the audience. I also want to ask the audience, if you uh cannot practice any tips to enhance memory, you can find counselor, or you can find a lecturer, or you can find your friends to help you to enhance your memory. It is a very good thing for you to know. Okay, that is a tip from me, and I hope it will help you. Thank you so much. Bye.
Okay, bye. Pick a number.
I pick number 21.
Overcome shyness. Okay, you have 3 minutes. to prepare. We have 7 minutes from now.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and good morning. I wish to Madam Nurhana and my fellow friends. Today, I would like to share about how to overcome shyness. All of we have a time when we feel so shy, when we feel like we can talk to people at all. We can talk at the front at all, or when we can, or we want to hide from everyone because of our shyness. So today, I would like to share how we can overcome our shyness. Sometimes we become shy because we fear of something, because we fear of people, because we fear of talking to a lot of people. We fear to how people will judge us. So the first tip that you can use to overcome your shyness is you must know your strengths. You must know what are you good about. For example, you can list all of your qualities, positive qualities, such as I can read a book, I am pretty, I am smart, I can bake. You list all of your positive qualities. So, if you list all your positive qualities, you can be more positive and you can be more brave. You can think you are better than you think. You can overcome your shyness. You can talk to people. What are you good about? What are you what you think about yourself? My second point is, like I said in my introduction before, we sometimes become shy because we fear of something. So to to be more brave, to be more brave, we must acknowledge our fear. For example, we have a fear of people. We must accept it. We must accept it, and we must not be shamed. We must confront it. And if you want to confront it, you can think of the reason of your fear. For example, you are fear of people. Why you are fear of people? Because people judge you, because people what? Okay, if you had think the reason, you can write down the solution. You can write down every solution that you have and you can choose what solution can you make to resolve this worries, this fear. Okay. So that you can be more brave and no more shyness. And my third tip is you can observe other people. Sometimes we just think about ourselves. We just think all people think about me. All people think that about me. All people talk about me. But in reality, they just do not have time to think about you. All they think is about themselves. Like we also think about ourselves. All of us in this world have our own struggle, our own symptoms, our own mental health problem. Okay, so we do not have to think what people think about us. We must think that all people have their struggle and we must focus at ourselves so that we can become more brave and no more shy. And my fourth tip is we must list all of our worries. Like I said before, we can write down all our worry, what make us shy, what make us do not want to talk to people, and more else. So we can plan how to eliminate and solve all of the worries and all of the problem that we have. And next point is we must make being brave a habit. If we fear of talking to people, if we fear to talk to people, we can make it a habit. We can confront it by try and do not say no if someone want to talk to you, and lead a conversation so that you can be more brave and you can overcome your fear of you can become a fear that is a reason that make you shy. You can write down all of your fear, let's say talk to people or what. You can write down all of fear, all your shyness, and you can overcome it one by one. By time and time, you can overcome it so that you can be more brave and be more. Okay, and my last point is you must avoid overthinking. You must not overthinking, because overthinking is not good for our mental health, it's not good for our health, it's not good for our performance, and most importantly, it is the main reason for you to become shy. You can avoid overthinking by sharing your problem or sharing your thought with family, with friends, or even with partner. Okay, you can avoid overthinking from that. And if you're not overthinking, you can overcome your shyness. You can avoid overthinking and go to positive thinking, which is instead of you think that you can't do it, you can think that you can do it, and you can be brave. You can overcome your fear, you can overcome your shyness, so that it will affect your performance, it will affect your behavior and more. So, in conclusions, I hope that everyone can take advantage from tips that I have, and I hope all that I share can help you. So, thank you.
All right. Start, pick a number.
Can you hear me well, madam?
Yes, I can.
Okay. I will choose. I'll choose 30.
13 or 30.
30.
30. Be brave. Okay, 3 minutes to prepare. All right, 3 minutes is up. Okay, I'll start 7 minutes from now. Turn on your camera, your mic. Yeah.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum to Madam Nurul Hana and all my fellow friends. Today, my name is Muhammad Iqbal Asjad bin Zamri from E4 class. And today I'm going to give a few tips of how to being brave. By saying being brave is for me, from my own perspective, by being brave is someone that have a full of confidence by himself. And if you're asking yourself, am I brave enough? It doesn't matter what the situation is. Am I brave enough? And Katy Perry have already said it. Why? Because I remember a song by Katy Perry saying that I used to beat my tongue and hold my breath, scared to rock the boat and make a mess. So I sat quietly, agreed politely, and that is what it feels for not being brave. And here I am, your hero, are going to give a tips about how to be a brave person. Okay? First, acknowledge your fear. By acknowledge your fear, it will make you understand to how to how to fight your fear. Yes, how to fight your fear. If you are the one that always quiet in class, it doesn't mean you are not brave. Okay? Acknowledge your fear by know in the situation such as you can't talk, you can't give a proper presentation to your friends. And by you know that, you must to always practice talking to people. And with that, you can beat your fear. Yes. Other than that, you must to find a mentor. Yes, find a mentor. How to and by find a mentor, you must to ask him or her, sir or madam, how do I this, how do I that, and how do I confront, how do I confront with my fear. And your mentor will absolutely help you. Okay, that is the second tips. After that, you must to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Yes, you cannot always stay in your you cannot always stay in your comfort zone. Okay, you must to go outside. Try to beat your fear by going to the zone that you are uncomfortable with. And by that, you keep repeating the same things, you will be being comfortable with the uncomfortable. Okay. Furthermore, to be a brave person, you must to embrace failure. Okay. Failure is not a bad thing. It teaches you how to improve yourself, how to make you to be a better person. Okay. Let me take a deep breath. And I think that's all from me. And last tip from me, when I was in an uncomfortable place, uncomfortable zone, I repeat the same things. I will remember the Katy Perry song. Okay, I end this speech with a chorus of the Katy Perry. I got the eye of a tiger, a fighter, dancing through the fire, 'cause I am the champion, and you're gonna hear me roar. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you. Assalamualaikum.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Azad. Okay, you did well.
Thank you, madam.
You're welcome. All right, you may leave the studio. After Wafa is Hilmi. Okay, Hilmi, you need to come to the studio. All right. Okay, then Wafa would need to choose a number.
Okay, I'm going to choose number 6.
Number 6. Be happy.
Okay.
Okay, time is up. All right, Wafa, you have, hold on. Okay, you have 7 minutes from now. Go ahead.
Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to Madam Nurul Hana and also to all my fellow friends. So, to start off with my topic, which is be happy, I wanted to quote it Princess Poppy in the movie Trolls, which says, "Life is not always about cupcakes and rainbows." It shows that the happiest trolls also can get sad, which is in reality life, in our life today, sometimes you could have a very delightful moment in your life, but sometimes you may have a rainy day. You may stumble upon rocks. You may get drowned. You might get wet into the pouring rain, and sometimes and some people takes time to be happy. And Princess Poppy also said in the movie Trolls, happiness is inside of you. And sometimes you just need someone to take it out from you, from inside of you. So um, everyone has different ways to be happy. It is a subjective thing. So, but for me, I have 4 ways to be happy that I have been practicing in my life to be happy as always. So the first one is smile, a very simple thing. Why smile? Because when you smile, scientifically, you will release dopamine, dopamine hormone. This hormone will make you more, makes us happier. And actually, by smiling itself, you can be more positive. Like me right now, I am actually very nervous, but I am smiling because I want to stay positive and make myself more calm. And right now, I am a bit happier than just now because I am smiling. So that's the first one. The second one is to get a plenty of sleep. Okay, why sleep? Because when you sleep, okay, but wait. So you know what is my favorite time of the day? Well, I would answer that myself, of course. My favorite time of the day would be at night. Why? Because I can sleep. Because when I sleep, I can recharge. I can recharge my energy. I can forget about all the things that makes me stressed today, and it will definitely help my brain to process the things that I have to recharge energy. That is the most important thing. So believe me, if you sleep for enough 8 to 9 hours a day, you would wake up with a new energy. You would feel more energized. You would feel uh, really, really, really happy to start the day off. So get a plenty of sleep, get enough sleep. It will make you more happy. And the third one is be grateful over things. Now, being grateful, it might seem like the most simple thing. Um, why does being grateful makes you happy? Because when you're grateful, you will feel that everything is enough. Everything that you have is enough for you. Okay, everything is enough, and you will feel like, oh, I have enough things today. Why should I be sad? I should be grateful. I should be happy because I have everything in this in my life right now. So be grateful. Even the smallest thing that you get today, be grateful over this. Even the air that you are breathing right now, we should be grateful to God that we have the chance to live today. Okay, that's the third that is the third point of my talk, to be happy. So the last but not least, the fourth way of being happy is, of course, the most important thing is to spend time with your loved ones. So everyone have their rocks in life. The people that shows that cares about them, that will always listen to them. And for me, my loved ones, the one that I want to spend my life, spend my time to be happy is with my family. Okay, with my mom, to be honest, because my mom understand me. She will always listen to all my problems. So I have so when I have any problems, I will always tell her about my day. I will um, consult her for any solution that I have. If I have a problem, of course, I will consult her for anything because she makes me happy. By talking to her makes me happy, and of course, I felt more released when talking to someone. We release our tension, we release our problems to someone. Some people might differ. Some people might not be more comfortable with be to. Some people might be happy to uh, to meet a friend, to meet their friends, to meet their partner. And right now, for me, I really love my mom, and that's why I always love to spend time with her. Even when you eating, you should spend time with your loved ones. Okay, eating together. So to wrap up my speech for today, I just want to tell you, be happy and smile. And of course, as Princess Poppy always said, life is not always cupcake and rainbows. You have to remember that. It's okay to be sad, but always find a way to be happy. Okay, find a way to be happy, and by thinking about positive thing about the things that makes you happy can make you happy itself. So that is all for me. Thank you so much for listening. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, thank you, Afa. Next would be Hilmi. And Atira, could you please turn on your camera? Okay.
Hi, madam. Can you hear my voice?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Right
Okay. Hold on, yeah, Hilmi, you need to pick a number.
Okay, pick number 17.
Number 17. Okay, be a good son.
All right.
All right, time's up. Okay, hold on. Need to remove this. I think Atira has problem with her device. Okay, 7 minutes from now, Hilmi.
Okay. Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to our beloved lecturer, Madam Nurhana, to our respected timekeeper, Nurul Atikah, and my fellow classmates. My name is Muhammad Hilmi bin Ma'zain from E5, and today I have been giving a topic, how to be a good son or a daughter. First of all, since I'm a man or a boy, I will tell you or I will share you how to be a good son. First of all, even in our religion, um, parent is number one. Our mother is number one. So, as a Muslim or as a person, we have to be a good son or a good daughter. So, my today tips is how to be a good son and a good daughter is the first one is to be respectful. Our mother or our father has taken care of us since we a little baby. We didn't know how to talk, we know how to walk. We even don't know how to take care of ourselves. We just come out without any clothes, crying and confused. And that's when we are totally helpless. And our parents take care of us that time. But when we grow up, we start to rebel our parents. We start to rebellious. We start to talk back to our parents. And we even forget about our parents teach us how to speak. So as I was as I was saying, be respectful to your parents. And sometimes it's not about when we are in a fight with our parents. Sometimes it's not about who is right or who is wrong. Sometimes it's um, about having to respect your parents. Sometimes our parents did not want to hear our opinion, but as a child, as a good son or daughter, we must hear their advice because we are our because we are our child. Because there's a saying: if a child lose a parent, they call it parentless. But there's no saying about a parent lose a child. That's how big our parent love. There's no word to describe about a painful experience when a parent lose a child. So number one, be respectful. My tips number two is be kind. As time pass by, we grow older. When when I was a child, I want to grow up big. I want to work. I don't want to stay at home. I don't want to hear my parents nagging about rules, about sleep early, about you have to go to school. But then I realized as I grow up, as I enter university, I realized when we grow up, our parents grow old. And some people forget about the fact that times move forward. They are not turning back. Once we lose our parent, that's all. We lose our parent that we can exchange our parent. Parentless is unlimited, different from other people, other relationship with other people. And as I was saying, there's N in the word friendship. There's There's the word and in the word friendship. There's the word and in the word relationship. There's no word and in parent. And be kind to your parent regarding of what in your situation. Even if you are angry, listen to your parent, don't talk back. Because once we make a huge sin to our parent, we will be guilty. And try to apologize for going to sleep. Don't get too mad to your parent because sometimes your parent think that it's true for you. It's the right decision for their child. And because of the different generation or the gap in the age uh, between us and our parent, they did not understand our situation. My third tip is make time for your parent. And I can include myself as a student. Sometimes we are very busy. We face countless assignments. We face a class very early in the morning, and sometimes we don't have enough time with our parents, and it's make our parents sad, and they keep wondering what happened to their child. Why this child, or why this their child is keep locking themselves in the room. But actually, even if we have class, we have to make time for our parent. Take a break about 5 or 15 minutes from the assignment, get out from your room, talk to your parent, talk anything. There's no a certain topic. Talk about uh, how is your day, talk about how is your cat, how is your studies. It doesn't have to be important topic. Talk silly things, talk, at least talk to your parents. Because it's important to talk with parents to make it they less worried about their child because they love you.
Flash again the 7. Okay, your time is up. Yeah, Hilmi, you want to wrap up?
Okay. In conclusion, and as a child, as a son, as a daughter, we have to love our parents because without them, we are nothing. Without them, we are only uh, helpless little beings. That's all for me. Thank you very much.
Okay, you're welcome. Thank you, Hilmi. Good job. Atira, I hope your internet is okay.
Yes.
You try to say
Can
something.
everyone hear me?
Yes, okay. All right, can you pick a number?
I'm so sorry because okay, I want to pick number 8.
8, right? Okay, that is what is one. All right, show appreciation. Okay, you prepare 3 minutes from now. Okay, your time is up. Tira, you have 7 minutes from now.
Okay. Hello, can you hear me, madam? I just want to recheck.
Yes, we can hear you.
Alright. Let me start. To speak gratitude is cautious and pleasant. To enact gratitude is generous and noble. But to live with gratitude in your life is to touch the heaven. Can you imagine if everyone in our life or in our world has gratitude in themselves? Or if everyone loved to show gratitude to everyone? That will be the best world that we can live. We want to have people around us who love to show gratitude to us. Therefore, I would like to introduce myself. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning to our beloved Madam Nurhana and my respected speakers for today. So, show gratitude. Show gratitude. In our life, there are a lot of things that we can do to show our gratitude to people. It is very important for us to show our gratitude to people around us who has helped us or has been there helping us from zero to what we become today. For today's topic, we will do ways on how to show gratitude to people. The first is very simple. Just say thank you or say please when you ask for someone's help. Thank you is a very common thing that we can use in our life to show gratitude to the others. But sadly, during this era of life, it is very hard to have people saying thank you to us whenever we have or whenever we in any situation. Or if you show gratitude to yourself first, a good example to people, which is you need to start by saying thank you to the others. For example, I asked Iqbal Asjad to help me to to do my works, then a way to show him is just to say thank you. I also said that you can say please when you want to ask or seek help from the other. This is a very simple way for you to show gratitude to people because it makes you become the humble you whenever you want to seek help from the other people. Therefore, first thing that you need to do to show gratitude to the others is just simply say thank you or please to people. The second to show gratitude to people is to show genuine interest to them. This is a very simple way to show gratitude. Why? If you listen to someone when they speak, please make eye contact with them. One way how you are interested in what they are speaking with people, but you simply can't make eye contact with them. For me, it is such a disrespect to the people who speak to you. Therefore, don't be shy. Look in the eyes of the people who speak, and that's how you show genuine interest to them. Remember, the second tips is to show genuine interest to people when you don't give small gifts. Give small gifts. Give doesn't matter the size, big, small, or the other way. As long as you give gifts to people who you love, how you show gratitude to them. Sometimes we say money can, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that every one of you here, if you receive a gift from the people who you love, I am very sure that you are feeling very happy because of that. Therefore, just give gifts or presents to people who you love. During special occasion, for example, Mother's Day, birthday, or to show that it is a sign of gratitude to them. So, the third tips is to give present to people around you. And one, celebrate success that you have made. In our life, it is very important for us to always appreciate ourselves and the people around us. Therefore, one way to appreciate yourself and to show gratitude to yourself is to celebrate the success that you have made in your life. It's okay for us to make people around us happy, but you yourself need to be happy. So if you have if you have a busy life, just go to a dinner with your friends or just yourself, celebrate your success and say to yourself, Atira, you did a good job. You did so well today. It is a sign of gratitude to yourself because you matters the most. Therefore, I want to conclude that there are 4 tips that we can use for us to show gratitude to people. The first thing is to say thank you or to say please whenever you are talking to people. The second one is to show genuine interest when you talk to people around you. Third one, give small present to yourself and the people around you who matters most in your life. And the last one is to celebrate success to show that you love yourself the most. Remember, if you want to make people around you happy, you yourself must be happy in the first place. Thank you for listening. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, Waalaikumsalam warahmatullah. Thank you so much, Atira. Okay, very good tips that you shared about showing appreciation. Okay, good job. Okay, next would be Hazik. Okay, all right. Hazik, you need to pick a number, Hazik.
Okay, madam. Due to my turn is number 9, so I take number 9.
Number 9.
Yeah.
Okay. Control anger. Okay. Are you ready, Haziq?
Yes, inshallah.
Okay. Alright. Okay, time? Uh, okay, now. Okay, 3 minutes is over.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and greetings to our respective lecturer, Puan Nurhana binti Hussein and the audience. Um, it is an honor to welcome all of you. Today, I would like to start presenting my speech on the topic how to control anger. So today, I will give a speech on some tips how we can control our anger. As we know, anger for me, anger is same like stress. When we feel we feel stressed or feel angry, everything that we do, like everything is not perfect. Everything is a mistake. Uh, Everything is just not perfect. Even that thing that you do uh, is correct, but with the feeling of anger, you still feel like um, you need to scold or shout to anybody. So this is some tips that you can do if you feel anger and how to control your anger. First tip is to take a walk or exercise. Okay, same like stress. You need to go outside and take a natural fresh air by doing some exercise. For example, go for jogging, cycling. Maybe you can do your hobbies like fishing, playing football, playing futsal, um, go to gym. Anything that you do, anything that you love, because this is very important to us to take a fresh air to make our mind refresh, to make our mind more relaxed and uh, move away all the anger or angry feeling in our head or our mind. So that is the tip for number one. Then other than that, you can also talk to somebody. Some people said that if they feel anger or if they feel angry to somebody, they like to sit by himself or herself alone in for example in a room or in a silent place to avoid from facing or for meeting with other people. But for me, that is not really a good tips. For me, you need to talk to somebody. For example, you can talk to somebody that close with you. For example, with your friends, your close friends, your best friends, or the best the best the best person is of course your family. Okay, that so by talking to somebody, for example your family, maybe that guy or they can help you to um they can help you to at least lower your anger or your problems. Because for me, everything that you feel angry will be for sure from any situation. Like for example, for me, if I got a many tasks of assignment, sorry, if I got a many tasks of assignment that the due date was so close for every task, that can also make me feel angry. So to how um how I control my anger or my problem to the assignment due date is by talking to my lovely person that is my mom. I always talk to her that mom, I got problems that I think I can do this because I have a lot of assignments, a lot I have a lot of tasks that I need to submit by this week. The due date is very close each other. Then for sure my mom will advise me to relax, to manage my time, uh, and yeah, for sure she will give me some advice that that suddenly my anger or my angry feeling gone. I don't know. So that is important why you need to talk to somebody. Uh, don't keep your anger in yourself by yourself. You need to talk to somebody. Maybe he or she can help you to solve the problem. The last tips from me is maybe you can listen to the music. Yeah, I really like this situation. All I think all people love to listen to music. There is a lot of genre of music such as sad, pop, rock, ballads, and some more. So you can listen to the music that you love. Uh, for example, like me, I love to um, listen to the music that make my um, mind more relaxed. Then while listening to the music, I will take a deep breath and it help to control my anger some more. Okay, it's time. Okay, that so I think that's all from me. Thank you for listening to me, and I wish you all a blessed day and goodbye. Thank you.
Okay. All right, you may leave the studio. Thank you. Next would be Fakri. Okay, Fakri, pick a number.
I will choose 40. 40, ma'am.
14.
Yes.
Okay. Take care of your skin. All right, your 3 minutes is up, Fakri. You have 7 minutes from now to start your speech.
Okay, thank you, madam. Can you hear my voice clearly?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, right. So, before I start my speech, I will introduce myself. I am one of PSPK3013, and today I will talk about how to take care of our skin. So, we'll give 4 tips on how to take care of skin. The first is eat healthily. Our skin need some sources that will give benefit to our skin. So how we can get those benefits? We can get those benefits by eating healthily, such as get vitamin, enough vegetable, and a good food for our skin. Because if we eat an oily food, it will give effect our skin. Because based on my experience, I am type of oily face. I have oily face. So when I eat a lot of oily food, and I also have allergy on peanut. So when I take that food, two kind of food, will affect my face. It will become oily and I will get a pimple until my face break out. So first is eat healthy and avoid the allergic food. The second is search for suitable product. It is important for us to know what kind of product is suitable with our face. And the crucial thing is the product is must non-toxic. There is no mercury and other chemicals stuff that will affect our skin and will make it become worse and not become better. So we will continue with the third ask for advice from expert. So how we gonna ask for advice? We can ask from our friends because some of our friends maybe know about what kind of product that will suit with ourselves. So we can ask if one of our friend used to sell product with product, so we can use that product as well. And the second tip to ask for advice, we can ask from a woman or girlfriend because as we know, they actually know better about what kind of moisturizer that will suit, what kind of skincare that is good for our skin. And lastly, tip from me is sleep adequately. Because when we get enough sleep, our body will have enough time to recover the damage that we got. Because while sleeping, our muscle and our organ will relax, and this will avoid any things that will go worse. And my advice to people who have a skin problem, we must to avoid insecure because every problem need times to heal, and we have our own beautiful. When we know what our own beautiful, we will not secure and we will be more grateful what we have. So, how many minutes do I have?
How many minutes? 2 minutes. 2 minutes more. Yeah.
Okay. So, I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Next on the line is Salihin, Faisal Salihin. Okay, pick a number.
I choose number 3.
Number 3. Stop smoking. Okay, you have 3 minutes from now to prepare. Okay, Faisal, you can start your speech 7 minutes from now.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and hi to my fellow friends and madam. So today I want to share about the tips to stop smoking. So as we know, smoking habit is not good vibes, but it cause poor health. So Everyone wants good vibes in life. No one wants to be sad and disappointed in life. So we must take care of our health. Example, stop smoking. So the first tips to stop smoking is uh, make a plan to quit smoking. Make a promise, set a date and stick to it. Sticking to the rule can really help. So be committed because through the commitment you can gain motivation to pursue success to quit smoking. You should make a list that includes your goal, such as take the exercise, too busy with the hobby, and your level commitment to the goal will achieve that goal. So stay focused on your plan is important and crucial. Uh, it it helps to put at least 50 minutes in the morning to think about the plan and work toward it. So it will make our body to think that we want to stop smoking in our day and our daily life. So focus on it. In determining your commitment to your goal. However, it's important to ensure you have the goal and realistic of expectation of ourselves and outcome to focus on our goal. If your commitment not paying off, so adjust your schedule or your goal accordingly and revise any necessary steps. So second, we must take care of our health because our health is important and crucial in our life because when we woke up in the morning and we just had one life only. So take care our health and do the exercise at least 2 or 3 exercise in a week so our body can be fresh and avoid the bad vibes like smoking, drugs, and the criminal action. So sometimes along the journey, you have to change your perspective to turn into a challenging situation because when you having a bad day or week, imagine instead that it is a good day or bad day in our life. So give yourself the opportunity and time to think about the situation using only positive language and see how much your day or week become changed from our good day or our bad vibes. So doing this for an extended period of time, maybe it's good change of our time or our life. So third, think positive. Try to quit smoking before and not to manage or buy it at the shop. So don't buy the smoke at our shop at shop to prevent self from smoking at the public. So that's all from me. Thank you. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Faisal. Aina. Right.
Can you hear me, madam?
Yes, I can. After Aina is who? Oh, okay. All right. Okay, Aina, pick a number.
I would like to choose number 16.
16, yeah? Boost self-esteem. Okay, 3 minutes from now. Prepare. You may start from now. You have 7 minutes.
Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to my beloved lecturer, Madam Nurul Hana, the timekeeper, and fellow friends. My name is Aina Faika binti Azmin, and today I am the 12th speaker for today. And I would like to deliver the topic about boost self-esteem. Self-esteem is the thing that important because we need to remember that we have our own value. If the other people cannot see our value, then we should see it ourselves. We need to remember that everyone is different and everyone has their own value. So I would like to share with all of you about 4 tips to boost self-esteem that I always apply in my life. Okay, the first tip is be nice to yourself. We need to know that we have our own value and we always want the best to us. We need to achieve that something can bring good for us. We need to remember that we are person too. We are a person and we need to always be nice to ourselves. It means that maybe you can do the good thing for you. If you want to rest for a while, and if you want to study. And my point is, you need to keep being nice to yourself. You cannot sabotage yourself. You need to remember that you are the person who able to express your value. The second tip is you do you. Do not compare yourself with others because everyone have their own strengths and weakness, and that's okay. That's normal because we are humans. That's normal for humans being. We need to grateful for what we have with ourselves, and at the same time we need to keep trying to be a better person. It's okay to be you, to be real, but you need to remember that be you is not mean that you are the best version of yourself. You need to be the real of you, but at the same time you need to keep improving yourself. Maybe in all aspects like education, in your social, in your life, as a daughter, as a student, and in all the aspects that you do in your life. Remember that do not compare yourself with others and be grateful for what you have. Moving on to the third tip, which is always keep moving. It means that you need to exercise. Self-esteem is not about our mental health. It's also about our physical health. We need to make sure that we have the fit body, keep moving, exercise, because with exercise, you can increase the motivation in yourself. When you motivate, you will always focus on your goal. You know what you want in your life and you will aim to succeed that. And at the same time, exercise can build your confidence, because when you exercise, for sure you will have a fit body, and with the fit body you can be a better of yourself, and yeah, you can do anything in your life. Keeps body can develop you to the healthier body. And with exercise, you can breaking down the sweat, and it can produce endorphin, which is the good hormones that make you happy. Okay, remember that the self-esteem is not about the mental only, it's about the physical too. Okay, the last one, the fourth tip is nobody is perfect. We need to remember, as a human being, there is no one that perfect in this world. Even the greatest person, maybe your idol person, is make mistake too. It's okay to make mistake. But once you make mistake, you need to realize that and always keep trying to be better version of you, always improve yourself. And I'm pretty sure that we know that we all learn from mistake. It's okay. If you always do the right things, it means that you will not learn from your mistake. You always be in the comfort zone. You will not out the comfort zone, and yeah, you will be always stay at your position. It means that you cannot go out from your zone, from your comfort zone. You need to try something new that can make yourself better. And I hope you remember that nobody is perfect, and that's okay because we are human. Okay, I have shared with all of you about 4 tips how to boost your self-esteem, which are, the first is be nice to yourself. Remember that you are you, and if you are not nice to yourself, then who will be? Okay, if you be nice to yourself, and the other people will also see your value. The second tip is you do you. Do not compare yourself to others, and you need to realize that you are a great person too. And the third one is always keep moving. Remember that I said that that is not about mental health only, it's about our physical too. And the last one is nobody is perfect. This is the thing that you need to remember, that it's okay to make mistakes. Because of what? Because we are human. I hope that you can apply all these tips that I have shared with all of you to be a great person in your life. Thank you for listening.
All right, you may leave the studio. We will have Nurul Atika. Okay, after Nurul Atika is Radin. Okay, all right. Yes. Atika, you need to choose a number. 15. Okay, get good night's sleep. Okay, you have 3 minutes from now to prepare. Okay, Atika, you have 7 minutes from now. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and very good morning to Madam Hannah and my beloved friends here and online class. I hope everyone feel comfortable because this is our first impromptu speech, right? So I don't want to waste our time. So we go to our topic. Sleep is something we need to make ourselves sleep is the most
Yeah.
Can post the time.
You want to reset?
Yeah. Sini. Janganlah gelap. Buat sini. Tolonglah.
It's okay. I will. You can just add some more time.
Okay.
There. All right. Okay.
And,
You want to reset? Do you want to reset? Yeah. Okay. Start from now. Go ahead.
Okay. Assalamualaikum and very good morning. Sorry for the something. Okay.
Say it louder. Yeah.
Okay. So today we would like to talk about sleep. When humans is not like machine. Sometimes we need rest, and sleep is the one of activities that can make our bodies rest. Like that. So when in the topic today, I would like to talk about to get a good sleep, to get a good sleep. So the point is, first, my mother always taught to me about sleep must be 7 or 6 hour. 6 hour. You need to take 7 or 6 hour to rest your body. Like in the daily, we do like starting the morning until 10 p.m. We always do something. We always do activity with our body, with our physique and mental, everything we do. And why we need 7 or 6 hours to rest or to sleep? Because when we sleep, we charge our energy, and we can at least we can rest our mind. Even when you everyone has a bad day, so sleep is one of things that you can do for it's not run away, but to take a rest for the mind, the mental for the mental and physical. Okay, move to second point is do not sleep after for us as a student, we have class until 4 p.m. So for me, we cannot sleep after that class, because when you sleep at night, you have problems to get sleep, because you take that time to sleep, and is have a problem. For me, like that. If I sleep if I sleep every evening, I have a problem to sleep at night. So I suggest for you to do not sleep after class, and do something like you like workout, cycling, singing, everything that you love, you like, and do what you want to do. Okay, the last point is eat before 2 hours of sleep. Before 2 hours, at least before 2 hours before you sleep, because when you eat near the time you need to sleep, you will get first healthy. You get more you get what you call mental health. Everyone can see what everyone know the fact the fact reason the reason of being sick or being sick is from the what you eat. If you eat something and you eat something oily or you eat like fast food and Maggi everything and uh, you eat near times for you sleep, you will get sick. Sick. Okay. Actually, this is I have you ever been in this situation like you want to eat but you don't want to eat? I always be in that situation, but my friend is the most supportive. It's not supportive. It's like you want to eat, you eat. I join you. So I how can I done it like that? So like when we do some work like assignment and while doing the assignment we we eat a lot. That's why I cannot get good sleep because when I eat before two, when I eat nearly my times to sleep, you know, my stomach feel like I want to go to toilet. I want to, but I so scared. But my friend don't want to go with me, and so I can't sleep like that. So you experienced that situation? I cannot. I don't. So the conclusion is do something you like the daily and woke up to get a good sleep at night. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Atika. Okay, Atika shared tips based on her own experience. Okay, very good. Next, we have Radin. Okay, it's a challenging, yeah. I just want to tell the rest of you who are watching from the YouTube, it is challenging for your friends who are in the classroom here, because you guys, you have been presenting without any interference, without any disturbances, but your friends here in the classroom, we know when the friends left and right giggling, and so they need to control themselves. Okay, all right. Okay, next, Radin, you need to pick a number. Okay, go ahead.
I'm using a mic. I'll pick 23.
23.
Yes. Wow.
Okay, tips to choose a lifetime partner. 3 minutes from now to prepare. Done. Okay, Radin, you have 7 minutes from now. Go ahead.
What is a soulmate? For me, a soulmate is not always inside, but always permanent at heart. Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to IB to Madam Nurul Hana and fellow trainee teachers, my friends. Today, as for this impromptu speech we are doing, I believe my topic would be one of the hottest ones. That is choosing a lifetime partner. Especially for young blood like us. Being a young adult in our early 20s, choosing a lifetime partner is always a main talk. But in context of choosing a lifetime partner, it doesn't always apply to a love relationship before you get married or something like that, but it also applies to friendship. So what I'm going to share with you is a few tips on how to choose a quality lifetime partner. First and foremost, please choose quality over quantities. In a love relationship, I would stress out about being loyal to one, because all of us know loving one can show how we appreciate that person. Being loyal to one is showing appreciation and showing gratitude, an act of gratitude to her or him. As in friendship, keeping the circle small, always keep the quality people close around you. By keeping that circle small, we can keep less trauma in our lives and fewer problems. These qualities I'm talking about is such as being trustworthy, loyal, and a good listener. In choosing this quality, before you find that quality in the second person in that relationship or friendship, please be first put that quality in yourself, such as being good and being positive can lead you to meet positive people in your life. Secondly, in choosing a lifetime partner, we should always find a person who can accept us as who we are. That is accepting of our flaws and our weaknesses, apart from the good quality that we have. Choosing a lifetime partner doesn't always come to the good side of life. Like before this, as we heard the saying goes, life is not always cupcakes and rainbows. We always stumble upon lowest point of our life. So in facing that low point, we should have a companion, a lifetime partner, who is able and willing to spend that low point with us. This ensures that the relationship will be a good one. Choosing a partner who can accept us as who we are also can lead to a very quality relationship, as we can understand each other better, understand each other's passions, and understand each other's needs. For example, as in marriage, you don't only marry the person, but you marry his or her career, her passion, and her interests. Thirdly, I would like to talk about beliefs. Beliefs in choosing lifetime partner is also a very important tip. As we all know, all beliefs and religion teaches us about taking care of our relationship with God. Finding a partner who loves God will ensure that he is certified to love you too. If he can fulfill his duty as a servant to his God, he can also fulfill his duty as a lover or as a lifetime partner to you too. Choosing a lifetime partner doesn't mean you can only spend time students things we learn, but also on focusing on how faithful we should be to our beliefs. Last but not least is to conclude the tips I'm sharing about how to choose a lifetime partner. I would like to share an inspirational sayings that a wedding bride has said in one country. If you are able to choose and you are able to pick a lifetime partner, choose wisely. And if you successfully choose one, please don't lie or steal or cheat. But if you may lie with her or him for the rest of his life. And if you may steal away his sorrows. And if you may cheat death, if you may cheat death because your loved ones will not live life to the fullest without you. That's all from me.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Radhi. Okay. Okay, Herwin, you need to pick a number. Okay, Herwin?
I pick number 1.
Number 1. Save money.
Yeah.
Okay, you have 3 minutes to prepare. All right, Herwin, you have 7 minutes from now to talk about your topic. Go ahead.
Okay. Good morning. I wish to Madam Nurhana and my fellow friends. Today, I would like to share some speech that I got. The title that I got save money. So why money is important? Actually, money is very important to us nowadays because it will make our quality life more better. So here I want to share a few tips for how to saving money. So first tips is we need to keep track of our spending so we can see our money, how our money comes out, comes in. Then we can see our saving, our money balance in our account left, and we can plan our spending and so on. So that we can avoid from overspend our money that will lead us to worst thing lah. Then I think second tips for me is separate separate wants from need. It means you need to choose whether it is a need or just you need to choose when you spending of something, whether it is necessary or not necessary, something of like that. So such as when you want to buy a new phone, but actually you get your phone is still in good condition, still can use your phone in 2-3 years more, but you want to buy a new phone again. I think it's one of bad spending money, like the example. And So that's important. You need to know what is necessary and what is not necessary in your spending, because you need to save more money to buy to buy uh, to buy some important thing to you use in your daily life, such as you can buy groceries. And then next tips is the third tips. I think you should uh, you should try lowering your energy bill, your water bill. uh, you you can more saving. You need to save more water, save more electricity in your house. You can, so that you can lower your bill, monthly bill, uh, like others. So you can use the money for other things more necessary. And next, my tips is the fourth tips is save regularly. This means you need to saving. You must have saving. You need to have a account that the money you, such as every month you maybe you take maybe 10%, 20% from your salary or your income to put in the some account for your saving, for your future saving. Okay, it's already 5 minutes. I think it's done for me. The conclusion is you need to save money more. Thank you.
Okay, Aini, you need to pick number.
Number 22.
22.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
Okay, you have 3 minutes to prepare. All right, Aini, your 3 minutes is up. Okay, you have 7 minutes from now to deliver your speech.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Mute yourself.
Testing, can you hear me? For those who at home,
I think go ahead, just go ahead. They can
just go
hear.
ahead.
Yeah.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to my lovely lecturer.
Look at the camera, don't look at me.
Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to my lovely madam, lovely lecturer, Madam Rohana, and my fellow friends. Greetings to everyone. How are you? I hope you, all of us here, are in a good condition and as fit as a pillow. So today, in the quiet, breezy morning, I would like to borrow a few of your moments to hear out several of my words and thoughts. So it will be a pleasure if you can keep on focus on my point. So, have you ever heard about budget traveling? Budget travel? So maybe yes, once in a while, and of course, me too. I thought about budget travel with my friends, and so today I'm going to share with you several tips to go a budget travel. Okay. My first point here is determine your budget. Okay. Choose a place that's suitable for your budget. For example, if your budget is maybe below 1,000, maybe you can go to a place such as Langkawi or maybe anywhere that you want, and make sure that when you want to visit that place, don't go to don't go to somewhere expensive place. Okay, unless you will spend too much money, and then the traveling will become not like we planned at first, and then you will regret it. With when you spend so much money, then how about you want to rent a hotel or transport, and many else, just like you go to an expensive place, then the money bursts out and you won't have any more to spend, right? So that's why you have to plan and budget and determine your budget when you want to travel. Okay. Second point is rent cheap hotel. Okay. Maybe a lot of people want to rent a 5-star hotel, but look at your budget. If your budget is maybe below 200, then what do you think? Should you go and rent a 5-star hotel? I guess that's not a good decision. So even if it's 3-star hotel or 1-star hotel, just go and rent it. But when you go and take a walk at the place that you want to go, then you can spend money at there, not for the hotel rent. Then how you can find such a good hotel and under your budget? So maybe you can use hotel apps such as Trivago. Yeah, you know how to use Trivago, right? When you search some hotels or place to stay while you're having your holiday, then you can you can use Trivago, and Trivago can help you sort out hotel that suitable for your budget. Okay. Then we go to the next tips. The third one is budget your food price. Okay. Don't go and eat at an expensive place or restaurant, such as when you go to Langkawi, then you want to order siangkap that the price is above 1,000. That's not. I don't think that's a good decision. But maybe if you're one of a billionaire or millionaire, then you can do whatever you want. But this is not the case right now. Okay, so you just can go to some restaurant or any place that sell food that's suitable for your budget. Okay, it's not all expensive food is good, but cheap one is good too, right? Okay, then the fourth point is make sure to decide the place that you want to visit the most. Okay, so why do I say it like that? Because if you visit a place that you don't really want to go, then you spend money at that place, and then you don't get what you expect to. Okay, such as you want to go to a theme park, right? Okay, theme park, but then your mind was set that you want to go to a certain, but then you go to maybe you go to Gambang Water Park. Then maybe the place is same, it's water park, but Sungai Lagoon is not like Gambang. Okay, Sungai Lagoon is your expectation for Sungai Lagoon is best. It's the best water park in Malaysia, right? There are many places to go and play and visit right now there, but Gambang is it's not like Sungai Lagoon. Okay, That's why I told you that you have to decide properly when you want to visit the place. Don't go because you just want to spend your money. Then you'll regret it. So we go to the fifth point. Use public transport. Okay. When you 4 more seconds. So use public transport. Some of us will think just go with your own transport. It's more convenient. Okay. Maybe some of us think it's like that. But what if we and our friends are from different place? So just use the transport and meet at the place that you want to go. Okay, that's more cheap and better. Okay, so that's all from me. I guess we can run out of time. Okay, so thank you and bye. Assalamualaikum.
Okay, next on the line is Rahimi. Okay. Rahimi, you need to pick a number.
Can you hear me, madam?
Yes, I can.
All right. So because my birthday on 27 July, so I will pick 27.
Okay. Solve problems.
Right.
Okay, hopefully you are a problem solver. Okay, 3 minutes from now to prepare. Okay, Rahimi, you have 7 minutes. You can start.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good morning. First of all, before I start, I want to thank everybody here, especially to my beloved madam that always look beautiful, to my beloved friend that always put your ears, your eyes focus the thing that I want to say. So I appreciate that because you give your time to me. So I really appreciate that. Okay, so before I start, the task that I need to talk is about solve problems. So I want to ask you what you understand about solve problems. Is that mean that you need to do something to make you more happier? Or is that something that you do to make you feel better? So what you understand about solve problems? The things that I understand about the solve problem is something that you do to solving the misunderstanding, a mistake, or something that you do that very feel uncomfortable. So that's mean the solve problem. So today I am as a superhero. I want to teach you about how to solve our problems, when we want to solve our problem, why we need to solve our problems, who need to solve our problems, and how to solve our problems. So it means I have 4 points. So let's go. We go through one by one. Okay. So I hope that everybody clear to me and listen to the things that I want to talk because it's very important. Okay. So let me go through one by one. Okay. The first one is who need to solve problems. Is that you? Is that madam? Is that everybody here? Is that me? Yes, everybody here need to solve problem because everybody here have a mistake. We are human. We always do a mistake, okay? And it's fine. It's okay. But remember, we need to solve our problems to get a better life because everybody here have their own problems, okay? So who need to solve our problems is everybody. Second, when we need to solve our problems, is that in the morning? Is that at the night before sleep when we wake up? The answer is every time. Every time you have problems, you need to solve it. Every time you have a short time or you have a time to play or else you have a very nice time, you need to solve your problems because problems every time will comes to you. So every time it comes to you, you need to come up your idea to solve that problem. So when we need to solve our problems, the answer is every time, okay? So listen that. And the third point, why we need to solve our problems. Let's rethink why we need to solve our problems. Is that if we don't solve our problems, we will die? Is that if we do not solve our problem, we'll get infected? Still, why we need to solve our problems? Okay, let me teach you something one by one. First, why we need to solve our problem? First,
to make people comfortable with us. Okay, we need someone that surrounding us feel very comfortable with us, do not have any misunderstanding. They already have some things to talk with us, which is when we have a problems, we need to solve it because we are human. We always communicate to others. Okay, so when we communicate to each other, we need to know that people always want to feel comfortable with us. So during have a problems, our mental not very stable, we're not very in a good way. So we need to solve it to make sure that people surrounding us always feel comfortable with us. That's the first point. Second point, why we need to solve problems? Because we need to let ourselves not being in stress. You know, stress is something that very, very, very bad to ourselves. It can make us feel sad. It can make us feel so awkward with others. It can make and come the others' problem to us. So when we solve our problems, it actually helps us to maintain our stress, to let us think carefully, to let us think peacefully. That's why we need to solve our problems to reduce our stress. Okay. And the last point, for the why we need to solve problems, because when we solve our problems, actually it will help us to be more happy in a lifestyle. Okay, so when you solve our problems, all your lifestyle actually will more clear. You know what you want to do. All your schedule that you already list will get very smoothly. You can do anything that you want. Your sleep, your eat, your daily life, your activities just like jogging and else will come smoothly because you solve your problems. You're not in a stress. Your lifestyle like really, really in a good health. Okay, so that's why we really need to take care and need to solve problems. And the 4 points, how we need to solve our problems. Actually, it's have many ways to solve our problems. Okay, as a human, actually we need to think widely. We need to think out of the box. Okay, that's many way that we want to solve our problems. Maybe the first thing, you need to use your brain. Of course, as a human, we need to use our brain to solve our problems. Okay, because we already have our own, our own gadget and in our, which is our brain, to think and to solve the problems. So you need to use it. Please, you need some, maybe you can read a books or Google's to something, the resource to find something that solve your problems. Okay, second, you need to do what you like. Maybe as me, I'm be honest, I really like eating. I really love that. Okay, I really love cake, cupcakes, and else. So when I have a problems or I'm not very in a good mood, so I will come up with something that I really love, which is it, and it will make me calm and I can think carefully. Okay, and the last, maybe you can discuss with someone that you really believe, with someone that you really trust, your family, your friends. Okay, that you can share your problems and they will help you. So all the points, so in a conclusion, all the points that I give to you, I hope that everybody here can solve your own problems. Remember, we are human, we make mistakes, and it's okay to make mistakes. Okay, and let us think to solve our problems, to make sure that our lifestyle is okay and all the problems that we have must be done. Okay, so I hope that everybody here happy, not really stressed, just enjoy your day and think carefully, just solve your problems every day, and will do something that you like. So that's all for me. I hope that's all for me. I hope that everybody here gonna catch out what thing I like, what the thing that I said, and always take note and take it serious about solve problems. That's all for me. Thank you so much.
Okay. Next is Aileen Sophia. Software. Okay, Aileen, you need to pick a number.
Madam, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
I'm sorry because I'm using handphone, because if I'm using laptop, it might be lagging.
Okay, all right.
So
No
I
problem.
pick number 19.
19. Okay, buy shoes. You have 3 minutes to prepare. All right, the 3 minutes is up. Okay, Aileen, you have 7 minutes. Go ahead.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning to my fellow friends, to the timekeepers, and also to the Madam Hannah. Okay, regarding to the topics that I've got today is about buy shoes. Today I'm going to share with you guys a tips what we should do before we buy shoes. Shoes is very important for us because we always using a shoes wherever we go, because while using a shoes also we can prevent our feet and avoid injuries. So here are tips about how we should buy a shoes. The tip number one is we need to know the shoes that you need. You need to know why you buy the shoes. Is it for what? You know why you buy it. Is it for a sport, or is it for a casual, or is it for something that you should wear to an occasion or something else? So if you know why you buy a shoes, and you know shoes that you need, that you can find shoes that fit you well, and you can feel your best when you wear it wherever you go, such as to the occasion that you will attend, or to the sport that you will do the sport, such as like you're playing badminton, then you must find a shoes for badminton. And for hiking, then you should find shoes for hiking. If not, if you find like you just wear a shoes like for walking while you are hiking, then you might fall, because there are no like there should no something for hiking in the mountain, or uh, everything that we need to prevent our fall. So the second tips is we need to buy the comfortable shoes. This is very important, because if we need to buy a comfortable shoes, it doesn't matter if it expensive or cheaper, but even it's the expensive, but it doesn't promise you that it is comfortable for you. So you need to fit in the shoes first, and then you need to feel it. Is it comfortable for you? And then you need to try to walk on it first. And then if you feel doesn't comfortable to wear it, you need to find something another shoes for you to buy. Because if you wear something that you doesn't comfortable, and that it will you make your injuries, and then it at your feet there will be a wounds at your feet, and you will feel your feet will hurt and more. And then the third tips is, before you buying a shoes, you need to measure it correctly, because we as a consumer of the shoes, or the owner of the shoes, we need to know our size of our feet. And then we need to buy not too big or too small shoes, because if we buy like too small or too big, when you walk you doesn't feel like it doesn't comfortable at all. And then you will like you won't feel your best, and you don't feel confident at all if you walk with using like a big shoes or no shoes. And then before you buy shoes also, you need to uh, have a stiff back, because you need to grab the heel in one hand and the shoe above of the heel, and you need to move the shoes to the side and the left to see is it okay, and you need to see the whole shoes first. Is a defect or something. If it is a defect, you need to avoid from buying it and search for another shoes that like sometimes we attracted to buy something in the display, and that there are no like there are no in the store, like you can buy it, and then they will sell at you like from the display. Either is it doesn't fit well with you, and then sometimes at the display it also have a many defect, and many other people have tried on it, and then it will have the you can't buy the shoes. So I think by stating the last point of the buy a shoes, which is have a stiff back, and then you need to buy it the shoes that you comfortable and measure your feet correctly, and also know the shoes that you need. So I reached the end of my speech today. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you. Basuki, could you please turn on your camera? Okay, you need to choose a number.
11.
Cope with depression. Okay, you have 3 minutes to prepare. All right, your time is up, Basuki. 7 minutes from now. Go ahead. Turn on your microphone. Take a deep breath.
Thank you, madam. The most inspiring proverb by Nelson Mandela is education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Nelson Mandela has rightly said that education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Education provides you the tools to improve the quality of life and in modern society, both economically and sociologically. In short, education is valuable and no one can deny this fact. So, audience, don't ever fail to gain knowledge. Hi, my name is Vasuki Pandyan. Good morning to Madam Hannah and my friends. The topic that I've picked for today's task is cope with depression. Before we look deep into the topic, let us discuss what is depression. Depression is a mood disorder that causes a feeling and of sadness and loss of interest.
Goodness. All right, go ahead.
Depression
Go ahead.
is also called as major depressive disorder or clinical depression. It affects the how you feel, think, and behave. Depression is also can lead to a variety of emotional and physical problems. Today, I'm going to elaborate 3 points how to cope with depression. The first point is talk with someone you close to. For example, you can talk to your mom. You can ask help from them to solve your problem or your depression. They can give you advice or they can give you some talks to reduce your depression. Other than that, you can also have plenty of rest every night. Sleeping is very necessary because it helps to deal with your depression and anxiety. Enough sleep helps us to focus and feel fresh so that we can have not feel depression. Having enough and quality sleep at night, and if possible to go to bed earlier as possible. In fact, if you sleep you can fix your depression and also tension. Other than that, you can also exercise. Apart from creating a good health, exercise has several benefits. During exercise, you will feel good chemically being released into the brain. If you develop a systematic exercising program, it will be easier to train the brain to shift away from its focus from a feeling bad, so that you will feel more relaxed and less tension. Meditation also helps reduce our depression. Medications and physiotherapy are effective for most people with depression. your primary care doctor or psychiatrist can prescribe meditations to relieve symptoms. However, many people with depressions also benefit from seeing the psychiatrist, psychologist, or other mental health professional. When you have depression, you can find ways to take control of your life and manage your treatment even beyond medications. Making some lifestyle changes can boost your mood and help increase your mental health, including it helps us to increase our self-esteem. um, Other than that, we can also be positive to cope with our depression. Having positive thoughts will limit your possibility of an individual's feeling anxiety, depressed, and helpless. On the other hand, negative thoughts can affect work performance as well as daily activities. Being positive is an effective way of really release tension and anxiety. When you are relaxing and be positive, you do not allow to think unnecessarily, or we can call it as overthink. Other than that, we can also write a journal uh, to control our depression and anxiety. Writing a journal is a great therapy, and it helps us to manage depression. You can relieve stress by being open about your thoughts, feelings, and concern in your writing. And stress management is an important part of living well with depression. Be totally honest with um, with with be totally honest in your private journal. Writing down all your feelings and challenges with depression can helps you to release your emotions and depressions. um, Therefore, we can conclude that depression is one of the most important or factor that affect your life. So I hope that everyone will make use the tips to make your life better and stress free. So that's all from me. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Basuki.
Yes.
Okay, Munir, hold on.
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you. All right,
Can
Munir. You need to
can you hear
choose.
me clearly?
Yes, I can hear you, but very faintly.
Yeah, I repeat the number 10.
Number 10. Okay. Dress for job interview. Okay, 3 minutes from now to prepare.
All right. Madam, can I start now?
Okay, your time is up. Hold on.
All right. So, hello and hi everyone. My name is Wan Ahmad Munir bin Waharis and I am from Impact. Today I would like to deliver a speech emphasizing on the topic what to wear to job interview. So, if you have been wondering what to wear to your next job interview, I may have some tips or strategy for you guys. So, I think I have just three strategies for you guys. I will try my best to make this as fast as possible lah. Alright, so my first strategy that I would like to give to you guys is ask your recruiter or someone who works at the company. So if you guys know someone that works at the company you will going to interview, maybe he or she can share to you the dress code or some tips for you guys. So my second strategy is look through the company's social media accounts. So everyone does have social medias, right? So maybe you can search the company you are going to the interview, and you can figure out which is the best dress code to wear to the interview. Next is search for company profiles online. Many companies are leveraging their offices to net headlines at awesome publications and get more eyeballs on their brand. For example, if you Google inside the apps LinkedIn, I don't know how to pronounce it, you get a list of uh, much articles from various outlets that all offer you a sneak peek into the company's office. So yeah, but for me, if you guys want to go to the job interview, you guys must wear a proper attire and make sure you are ready with the good points, and yeah, you guys just will just need to do your best. So the next, I will give the 3 tiers of interview attire examples for women and men's. So the first is smart casual. This is very well known, and this dress style is fun and light while still being professional. As you guys also going out to the mall or whatever, some of you guys might wear smart casual to the uh, outing and so on. So this is the proper attire and also very style and fun and light while still being professional. So the second one is the second attire that I can suggest to you guys is business casual. For you guys, this usually means a sport coat, slacks, and leather shoes. For women, maybe you guys can just wear a neutral blouses or tailor dress and some high heels maybe. And the last attire that I can suggest to you guys is business formal. This is very traditional, conversative, and also very conversative business look. Again, these examples are just high levels overview to help you quantify the different levels of interview dress code. Maybe we can dive deeper into the specific examples in the next time. And I think this is all from me. Thank you for lending your ears. Thank you so much.
Okay, same thing with Dini. Very smart looking. Okay, Dini, you need to pick a number.
Hello.
Yes, Dini.
Can you hear me?
Very, very soft. Can you speak louder?
Oh, 4.
Okay, pick number 4. Okay, loud and clear. Very good. Okay, be creative.
Okay.
You have 3 minutes to prepare. Okay, the 3 minutes is up. Dini, you have 7 minutes to deliver your speech. Go ahead.
Test. Do you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Test. Okay. All right. I just set my watch. Okay. Creativity is intelligence having fun. Albert Einstein once said. Hello. Good afternoon. I wish to Puan Nurul Hana and my fellow friends. My name is Dini Dasuki, and today I'm going to share with you guys the tips on how to be creative. Yes, being creative is so much fun today. So let's get straight to the point. The first point to become more creative in life is to allow yourself to be different, even if it isn't immediately accepted. Be different from what you considered as normal, and do not afraid to ask questions and share your thought. You may never know if your ideas are seen as creative by others, and you have to think creatively. Creatively is about being outside of the box. Let go of any nonsense that ideas you that will be judged by others or considered is right or wrong, And then speak your mind. Speak your mind, especially if you think that something you would like to share with others. And so we move on to the next point, which is take some time every day to be creative. Creativity is not simply innate. It is something that you learn and train every day. No novelist or painter or filmmaker or musician ever made a career by simply sitting down and letting ideas flow. Instead, they work at them, learning their craft and coming up with creative ideas every day. Creative ideas only come during creative work. So, get work. So at first, you may set aside about 20 to 30 minutes each day to work on your craft. You can build up a larger time commitment as you hone your skill. And then, even if you don't want to work in a creative field, practicing a creative art such as painting, music, singing every day can help increase your creativity in everyday life. So, we move on to the third point, which is be curious. Look up anything you don't know. Read books or learn skills to have always interested you. Pack up conversation with people whose stories you want to know. The more materials you store in your head, the better creative connection you can make in your life. And the next point is to get enough rest, enough food, and enough water. If you feel tired, there's a little point in trying to squeeze out something creative from your head. Radical ideas may be less likely to pop up in your head when you are drained. Take a nap or tea break to recharge. You can think better when your mind is fresh, and you should be able to come up with a creative ideas more easily. So, the 3 minutes that you give me to prepare this speech, I read some research doing by some doctors that tell me that your brain cells need a right amount of glucose to work well. Typically, the ideal amount is about 25 grams. Too little can result in confused thinking, while too much can damage your brain cells. Try snacking on banana, which has about right of glucose. Eat high fiber carbohydrates, uh, such as broccoli or whole wheat bread that supply glucose more steadily. And then if you hydrated, there will be fewer connections in your brain. This sometimes gives you a feeling of brain deadness. So we move on to the last point, which is to relax. You will not have a creative idea every minute of every day. But it is okay when you try to force creativity. You can effectively block it. Don't kick yourself for bad ideas, since they are a natural part of the creative process. Just trying to be creative each day, and the good ideas will eventually come. So based on the 5 tips on how to be creative, I hope that you can take notes on the tips that I have given and try to apply in your life, and try to become creative in the way you work, the way you make things, the way you something. And I hope that in if you do something in a creative way, you can make it as a business or something that can make yourself better. So with that, I think that's all for me. Thanks for taking your time to hear what I have to say. I hope you have a blessed day, and goodbye.
Okay, thank you so much, Tini. You pick a number.
I would choose number 25.
25. Write a good essay. Okay, so you have 3 minutes to prepare.
Okay. A very good afternoon to Madam Nurulhana, to the timekeeper and my fellow friends. Today, I'm going to talk about some tips about
to write a good essay. Okay, before we start, I want to ask a question to y'all. What is a good essay to y'all? Essay is actually a short piece of our idea, what we are trying to present to the teacher. Okay, there are 3 tips that I'm going to share to you all today. The first one will be understand the question. When we get an essay title, we should understand the question first. We have to identify the question and the need of the question. We can jot down some important points once we get the questions. For the starting of an essay, we need to give a good impression. So, we should understand the question thoroughly. Then only we can present a good essay. And the second tip will be use evidence and reasoning. To convince the reader, we should provide our argument very clearly. We can use evidence and reasoning, which involves referring to and evaluating the relevant points. Evidence provides concrete information to support our claim in our essay. It typically consists of specific examples, facts, quotations, statistics, and illustration. It can be anything. There is a lot of form of evidence, so we can use facts, quotes, statistics, and illustration. Reasoning connects the evidence of our argument in an essay. Rather than citing evidence, we can evaluate the evidence. We can show the reader that we understand the title of the essay. So we can make the reader clear about the essay. And the next tip will be organize a coherent essay. So an essay has 3 basic components, which is introduction, body, and conclusion. So firstly, let's look at the introduction. The purpose of an introduction is to introduce our essay. It typically presents information in the following order. It is a general statement about the topic that provides context for our argument. Next, the body of the essay. The body of the essay develops and elaborates our arguments and our ideas. It does this by presenting a reasoned case supported by evidence, or also we can also add some examples. We can give relevant evidence and examples for our essay in the body of the essay. It shapes and corresponds to the overview that we already provided in our introduction. The body of our essay should be written in paragraph. Each body paragraph should develop one main idea and that supports with the evidence and the examples. And next would be the conclusion. Our conclusion should not offer any new material. It should be related to the title of the essay. For the conclusion, we can provide a short summary of our title of our essay. And we have to write the conclusion more precisely and clearly. An essay that makes good is the introduction, the body of the essay, and the conclusion. So we need to make sure these 3 things are in our essay. And the body of the paragraph is written in the correct format by paragraph by paragraph. So the clarity is produced through careful revision and editing. Once we are done with our essay, we should read it once again. And we should do the correction that is needed for that essay. And we can add some of the idioms or proverbs to make our essay more interesting. So that's all for today. So I hope the tips that I gave y'all will be very useful to y'all. Thank you.
Thank you, Sarani.
Thank you,
Next
Madam.
would, yeah, you're welcome. Okay, Said. You need to pick a number, Said.
I'm going to pick number 2.
Number 2. Be a good friend. Okay, you have 3 minutes to prepare. Okay,
Yeah.
Sai, you have 7 minutes. Go ahead.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and very good afternoon to our lovely Madam Nurul Hana and to all my fellow friends. So today, I get one topic that is a good friend. Okay. So I'm going to give you one sentence which sounds like this. A friend in need is a friend indeed. So what is the meaning of that sentence? Okay. The meaning is a friend who helps out when we are in trouble is a true friend. So from that sentence, I can understand that nowadays there are a lot of friends, but to find a true friend, it's a bit difficult. So to give you find a true friends, I would like to share some tips to be a good friend to your friends. So number 1, to be a good friend, you have to be a good supportive friend. Which is when you be a supportive friend, when your friends, for example, when your friends love something, for example, your friends love to eat or something else, so you can eat also with your friends. So from that, or your friend know that my friend is appreciate me because we have same hobby, just like that. And then number 2, what other else to be a good friends? To be a good friend also, you have to be a good listener to your friends. Why I say like that? This is because when your friend have a problem or he feel like stress or something like that, when he talk to you to share her or his problems, so you can give her some advice or others to come here to release the tension of your friends. So that's also some tip to be a good friend. Also, to be a good friend, you have to protect your friends, such as when you go out and hang out with your friends, and then you have to protect your friends because we don't know, the situation outside is very dangerous. So we, as a lovely friends and a good friends, we have to keep our friends in a safe situation. What else to be a good friend? Okay. Also, to be a good friends, we can ask her about what he doing today. Ask what is uh, uh, ask about anything what he do today. So from that, our friends know that we as a friends take care or alert what he been doing for today. So he feel like he's a I feel like he appreciate like that. So what else? To be a good friend, there are many ways to be a good friend. So I think that's all from me. Enough from for now. Thank you.
Okay, we enjoy listening to your tips on how to be good friends. Said, we over here, the timekeepers and I wonder why you keep on talking about she and her. Kantoy. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you so much, Said.
Thank you, madam.
Is Shahmin with us?
Hello, madam. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Okay. So there are not many numbers left. Can you please pick one?
18, please.
Prepare for public speaking. Okay, you have 3 minutes from now. Okay, so your time is up. You have 7 minutes from now to deliver your speech. Go ahead.
Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good afternoon. I wish to my lecturer, Madam Hana, and to all my fellow friends. Okay, today I would like to give some tips for how to prepare for public speaking. Okay, unfortunately, I'm one of the last speaker for today. So I think you guys can use this tip for tomorrow session. Okay, the first tip for we to prepare for public speaking is we need to know our audience. Okay, so knowing our audience helps we figure out how to adjust our speech and our presentation. Okay, so this is important thing before we perform public speaking. So we need to know uh, who is our audience, so we can deliver our speech with the right level of language, so the people can easier to understand about what we will deliver to them. So, secondly, we need to get ourselves comfortable with the environment. So we need to try to visualize our surroundings and how the event will look like the day at the day. So by that we can prepare our mentally, so we can imagine how big the event will be placed, or how the stage looks big or something like that. So I think we imagine the environment when we give or deliver the speech. So it will help us to reduce our nervous. Okay, for the third tip, we need to outline the main points from what we gonna deliver the speech. So outlining the main points of our speech makes our presentation look focused and organized. So try to use the main points as the foundation of your speech. Okay, so before we deliver the speech, so we need to create a draft for the speech. So when we drafting the speech, so we can know about the main points that we need to uh, deliver to the audience. So by that we can know about uh, step by step what will we do uh, in the speech. Okay, the next point is we need to have someone to review our speech. Okay, so like I said just now that before we perform a speech, so we need to draft our speech, or we write some script for that speech. So when we done, we need to find someone who can help to check or uh, to read the script, so we can uh, uh, correct some mistake, or we can improve our language in that speech. Okay, the next point is we need to practice on your own. Okay, so we need to find out how much time that we have we have for our speech. Okay, so when practicing, make sure to time ourselves from start to finish, and we need to read the entire speech several times. Okay, uh, the sixth point is incorporate your hands. Okay, we need to using our hand is important things too. Okay, so let me finish the last point. Okay, so using hand gesture to explain point in your speech can be also useful. So not only will you better engage with the audience, but when we using hand gesture, it can help we to remember our moments. Okay, so I think that's the last point for me for how to prepare for public speaking. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Izul. Okay, next presenter is Izato.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can. Okay, Izato, can you please pick a number?
I'll choose number 5.
Number 5. Generate income. All right, the time is up. So Izato, you have 7 minutes. Go ahead.
All right, thank you, madam.
You're welcome.
Good afternoon, I wish to our beloved Madam Nurul Hana and my dear friends. Today, you're really going to enjoy the time we spent together this afternoon. I'm Noizatul Atika binti Muhammad Aris. Today, I'm going to share with you a topic that I chose, which is generate income. So, as a student, or as somebody, I think money is really important, and we use money in every time in everything that we do in daily use. So, as a student, we need to be more creative in looking for additional money, which is we need to make general incomes in terms of we can I will sharing with you some tips on how to generate income. the tips that I've given to you today will in order to like we tends to buy some things that are necessary, such as like dresses and like eating our favorite foods, and we need money. So I'm sharing with you 3 tips on how to generate income as a student. So the first tip is create YouTube channel. So today nowadays like many teenagers, or sometimes not only teenagers, the kids also creative on making a YouTube channel, such as they're doing some contents on daily vlog, or like sharing some tips on study or like skincare routine. When they're doing this YouTube channel, they can generate income from the YouTube itself. So maybe the students like us can make a YouTube channel, such as we can make a like a daily vlog on student real life. So maybe as nowadays people tend to use YouTube as their daily routines. Next, my next point is sell pre-love, or something that you don't want to wear anymore. So as for me, I have a lot of dresses or shirts that I can't fit anymore. So I tend to like sell it online, such as I sell it on my Instagram or WhatsApp. So from that, I can generate my income, and then from that also I can, from the money that I get, I also can have a vacation with my friends. So I don't have to trouble my parents anymore to like uh, uh, seeking money from them. Next, my next point is do some part time. So as for me, I the last year I'm doing some part time. For your information, I'm doing a part time tuition. I'm just like doing tuition at my home because I really like to teach people and teach children. So I came out an idea to my mom, and like mom, I need some additional money because I need to buy a new phone, my dream phone. So I come up with an idea. Why don't I make a tuition, home tuition? So I tell her, so that the next day she told me that her students, which is kindergarten students, want to come to my tuition. So I feel like very excited to teach them. So I just take like 5 ringgit per hour. So they was like, oh, very cheap. Oh, it's like, so I was like, it is an experience for me, and instead of experience, I can make general income for me to buy my dream phone. So from that also, I tend to have more money income in terms of buying my dream phone, which is iPhone. So in next, my additional tips is sales pre-love. No, like my next tips, my last tip is going to be an dropship of products. So as a woman or girl, we like to wear some shawl or like dresses. So what are we going to do is like be a dropship of a shawl that you love to wear. So when people looking at you, they will like ask you where you buy your shawl, so that they want to buy. So maybe when we ourselves become the dropship, we can just like sell for them. So from that also we can generate our income successful. So from the tips given, I to be conclusion is I hope my tips will help you on how to generate income in order to buy your dreams dress or like buy your dream phone or anything. Or like we also don't want to make our parents trouble. So we just like feel as me as a first child, I want to be independent and I want to generate my income. So I just like practice the tips I given so I can live very happy using my own money. So I think that's all from me. Thank you and Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam. Okay, well, welcome our last presenter, Rashini. Thank you for being so patient, Rashini.
It's okay, madam.
All right, pick your last number.
I want to pick 26.
Avoid food poisoning. Okay, you have 3 minutes to prepare. Okay. So Rashini, go ahead. 7 minutes from now.
Okay, thank you, madam. So, good morning to Madam Nurul Hana, respected timekeeper, and also my fellow friends. So, today I want to start my my speech with a quote. Okay, it is health that is real worth and not pieces of gold and silver. By this quote is by Mahatma Gandhi. Can prove us how health is really important for us. So, but sometimes we fail to take care of our health. Can make us to suffer from disease like food poisoning or fever, flu, and so on. So today I want to share some tips on how to avoid food poisoning. Okay, first of all, I would like to talk about food poison. What is food poison and how it can cause food poison? So, food poison. Food poison occurs by sufficient number of particular types of bacteria or their toxins are present in the food you eat. These bacteria are called pathogens in scientific term. So these bacteria are called as pathogens. So I would like to share some my experience on how I get food poison. So on year 2020, I suffer from food poison because I ate char kway teow from a Chinese restaurant, and I was admitted in hospital for 2 days, and it was very painful experience for me. So to avoid this kind of food poison, I would like to tell some tips on how to avoid food poison. So first of all, you need to wash your hand and work surface before, during, and after preparing food. So remember, before you eat a food, you should make sure that you wash your hands with antibacterial hand washes that you can easily get from any supermarkets or any store, any shops. These germs can survive in many places around your kitchen, around your dining table, including your hands, utensils, cutting boards, and countertop. So it is not only important to wash your hands before you eat, it is really important to you should make sure before you cook any foods, you should wash utensils like such as spoons that you want to use for cooking, and you should clean and you should wipe your countertops, your working area with antibacterial liquids. That also you can easily get it from supermarkets. So make sure you clean, you wash your hands and your utensils before you cook something, or you also should wash foods such as vegetables or meats that you want to cook. Before you cook, you should wash them with salt and also fresh water. The secondly, you should separate raw meat, poultry, seafood, and eggs from ready-to-eat foods. So you should use separate cooking pots and keep raw meats away from the food in your shopping cart and refrigerator. From this, I would like to tell you that you should able to keep raw meat in a separate container or separate plastics so that you can avoid from the food being contaminated. And also you should avoid eating ready to cook food that you can buy from any stalls or any shops, and you reheat with your microwave. So you should avoid eating this kind of food, because we don't know how they make these foods and how the company produce this kind of food. So it's really important to keep yourself self safe without eating this kind of ready to cook food. Thirdly, cook food with the right internal temperature to kill harmful bacteria. So you can use a food thermometer. So before you cook a food, make sure you cook a food with with a hot temperature, so that you can kill the harmful bacteria. This is why I said we should avoid ready to eat food, because sometimes we don't know. Sometimes we just eat the ready to eat food without reheating it, and we are not sure that the harmful bacteria is killed or still in the food. So you should make sure that you cook food with the right temperature. And the fourth one is keep your refrigerator 40-degree or below. Refrigerate leftover within 2 hours of cooking, or within one hour if food is exposed to a temperature above 19 Fahrenheit, like in a hot car. Okay, so remember, if we cook a food in our home, we should chill the food. We should keep the food in our refrigerator to kill the bacteria, because bacteria can't live in a situation, in a surrounding where in a cold surrounding. So you should follow these tips to keep your foods, your frozen foods or the raw meats, vegetables in the refrigerator before you cook, so that you can make sure that bacteria was killed by the cool temperature. Okay, so and also you can avoid drinking milk or fruit juices that are unpasteurized. So pasteurized foods have been going through a process that kills dirt. So if the milk or fruit juice or any canned drink that are pasteurized, then it is safe to eat. So it is safe to it is safe for us to consume. So we should avoid drinking milk that are unpasteurized. So when you buy any milk or canned drink from the supermarket, you should look for the label where on the information they will state that this milk is pasteurized or not. So from this, you can identify that the milk or any juices is pasteurized or unpasteurized. Okay, so these are the tips that you can follow in your life to avoid getting unavoided situations like food poison that are really dangerous and can be really painful as per my experience. So first of all, okay, I would like to summarize my speech. So first of all is you need to wash your hands. Remember, on this COVID-19 situation, it's really important to you for you to wash your hands. And secondly, you should chill your the raw meats, the vegetable, or the ready to cook food that you bought from the store. Okay, and you should keep separate your meals, raw meat from the from and use a separate cutting boards. And you should chill your foods in refrigerator to kill the bacteria from the food. So these are the steps that you can take to avoid food poisoning.
All right. Okay, you have taken up about 8.5 minutes.
Oh my God.
All right. It's okay. All right. It's okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. I think
Madam, will you deduct the mark for the
No.
extra time? Oh,
No, I won't. I won't deduct the mark. Of course
sorry,
not.
madam. I was too excited to talk.
Yeah. After you waited for so long. Okay. All right.
Sorry,
Okay.
madam.
It's okay. Good job. Okay. All
Thank
right.
you, madam.
Thank you, everyone. Okay. Let me see. So go ahead. Come in. Be in the. All right. So I think we have come to the end of our session today. So for tomorrow, okay, those of you who are still here, so for tomorrow, probably I would have a different type of assessment, meaning that probably 4 of you would talk about the same topic, okay, so that we would not use so much time, because tomorrow the time is so limited, because we will start about 9 o'clock. Okay, and then up to 12. So 9, 11, 12. So 2 hours only. All right. So at most 2.5 hours. Okay. All right. All the best to all of you. Thank you. So see you tomorrow morning about 9 o'clock. All right. Okay. Bye. I'm going to end the broadcast.